Welcome back, everyone. Ready for another deep dive?
Always ready.
Excellent. Well, today we're diving into the world of luxury brands.
Ooh, sounds fancy.
Yeah, it is. We're specifically looking at this brand called One of One Project. And let me tell you, it's intriguing.
Okay, I'm all ears. What makes it so intriguing?
Well, they're all about, extreme exclusivity.
Extreme? Like how extreme?
So they only make 12 handbags a year.
Whoa, only 12. That's like super limited edition.
Exactly. Each bag is like a true one-of-one piece. Get it?
I get it. So what else besides the exclusivity?
Oh, it's not just about being rare. They're all handcrafted, with crazy attention to detail, and they use the best materials possible.
I'm already picturing some seriously luxurious stuff.
Oh, yeah. And get this. Every bag is hand-painted and customized.
Whoa, they hand paint each one.
Yeah. And they even, integrate technology like an Apple tag for tracking.
Now, that's a cool blend of, traditional craftsmanship and modern tech.
Right. I'm just fascinated by this whole concept of, reaching the limit of luxury by focusing on such limited production.
Yeah, it's definitely a different approach. Most luxury brands, they have their signature styles, but they produce way more than 12 of anything per year.
Exactly. This is next level exclusivity.
It reminds me a bit of those super high-end watchmakers. They might release a limited run of a few hundred watches, each costing a small fortune.
Right. But this is even more limited. Only 12 people in the world will own a one-of-one project handbag from a specific year.
Yeah, and I think that plays into a certain psychology of luxury, It's not just about the object, it's about being part of this exclusive club.
Oh, totally. I'm one of the chosen few.
Exactly, and that exclusivity definitely impacts the price.
Oh, yeah. I can't even imagine what one of these bags would cost.
I bet it's astronomical. We're talking multiple zeros.
Yeah.
The kind of price tag where even if you had the money, you might think twice?
Absolutely. It's got to be a very specific target audience, right?
Oh, for sure. People who value exclusivity above all else. People for whom money, it's almost secondary.
Right. It's more about the statement it makes. I have access to something that almost no one else does.
Absolutely. It's a whole different level of luxury. More like a membership to a super exclusive club.
And speaking of exclusivity, let's talk about those hand-painted customizations. I mean, that's where the real artistry comes in, right?
Oh, yeah. I bet they use some seriously high-end materials.
Right. Can you imagine having a bag painted with, actual gold leaf?
Or adorned with rare gemstones.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Right. The excerpts mention the best materials available. So we could be talking about handcrafted details using, shagreen leather, meticulously hand-stitched embellishments.
Right. It's not just a handbag. It's a tiny wearable masterpiece.
Exactly. And they probably source the rarest, most sustainably sourced exotic leathers.
Oh, for sure. Okay, so I'm curious about the design process itself. Do customers come with a vision, or does one-of-one project guide the aesthetic direction?
Ooh, that's a good question. It's got to be a delicate balance, right, between personalization and maintaining their brand's, artistic identity.
Exactly, because the excerpts do mention outstanding design, which implies they have, a strong design vision.
Yeah, I imagine it's a collaborative dance. The clients provide inspiration and their preferences, and the artisans at 101 Project interpret those ideas through their own creative lens.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then there's this whole tech angle, right, with the Apple tag.
Oh, yeah.
It's practical for such a high-value item, but does it, clash with the luxurious feel?
It's interesting, right? Because it brings up this whole question of how luxury brands are adapting to the digital age.
It's true. For some people, technology might seem, kind of out of place in the realm of high-end goods.
Yeah, but for others, it might represent a seamless blend of functionality and exclusivity.
Yeah, I see that. Imagine the peace of mind knowing your one-of-a-kind treasure can be tracked anywhere in the world.
Absolutely. It speaks to a modern consumer who values both tradition and innovation.
Right. Think about it. Smartwatches, connected luggage, even clothing with embedded tech.
Yeah, it's a growing trend. Brands are finding more and more creative ways to incorporate technology without sacrificing the aura of luxury.
Totally.
Well,
So to wrap up, we've got 101 Project, a brand that's pushing the limits of luxury with its extreme exclusivity, handcrafted quality, unique designs, and a touch of tech savviness.
yeah, they definitely make you rethink like traditional notions of luxury.
Absolutely.
And it makes you wonder, does this level of exclusivity and personalization actually redefine luxury?
Right.
Or is it just like a natural evolution of existing trends? Something to think about.
Definitely food for thought. And who knows what the future of luxury holds?
Only time will tell. But it'll be fascinating to see how brands like 101 Project continue to shape it.
For sure. Okay, well, that's our deep dive for today. Thanks for joining us.
Until next time.
Bye, everyone.
See ya.